Pardon me. Do you have a moment?
Yes. What can I help you with?
No. Actually, I am going to help you. Remember your concern about undocumented teleworkers?
Yes. I thought we agreed that was an appalling concept.
Well, it would be appalling if the mill was actually going to cruise down to the Home Depot each morning to hire immigrants for the day. You missed the point being made on the conference call that you attended.
Then what was meant by undocumented teleworkers?
What was meant? Moron, they were using incorrect nomenclature, corporate speak, to make themselves sound smart and important, yet it only served to confuse people as to what they were really talking about. They were actually referring to our employees that work from home, but still are assigned workspace at a plant location.
Ah, I see.
You see. Yet it was still an equally fruitless idea. If a worker bee has desk space at a plant, but then he works from home at his own expense, how is the mill losing money really with that arrangement? As long as the bee does not require micromanagement? We are supposed to hire adults. Are we not?
Well, the mill is paying for the worker bee desk space and phone. They are not being used. Seems like a wasted expense.
Keyword. Seems. More like some big kahuna feels emasculated when he walks around the office seeing empty desks. A loss of power. His kingdom/penis has shrunk. But if the worker bee is paying for his own broadband internet access and phone at home, that is not costing the mill anything. The mill actually gains productivity hours.
How is that so?
Holy shit, moron. Let us imagine that you have a 40 to 50-minute commute from your home. Toss in a kid or two. If you had to get the kids to school, shower, dress, fight traffic and then find parking, you won't be logged on to work until 9 or later. But if you were permitted to work at home, more than half of the preliminaries are eliminated. You could log on at 7:30 or 8 a.m. before the merry-go-round of conference calls begins. Fully engage. Not stressed or multitasking, and actually do some of your work.
I think I see where you are going with this.
Then, likewise, at the end of the day, if permitted to work from home, you could have a fuzzy end to it. Since the mad rush to beat the traffic, pick up the kids on time, etc. is eliminated. But if we force you to be at a plant location, then you have a hard stop. As you have to get out of the plant to attend to all of those things before you get home.
Yes. And as the day progresses at the plant, those thoughts make you preoccupied and not focused on your work. Like, will I get out on time to beat the rush?
Exactly. Gee, I think your brain synapse is actually fired at time. Let us check. So, does the mill really save money by forcing all of the employees to report to a plant location?
No, not really. If the mill moved these worker bees to official work-at-home status, they could save even more. By condensing office space and reducing real estate costs, heating, cooling, and phones.
That is correct, moron.
Wait. I'm confused. Why will the mill not make this change? The staff with these arrangements are trustworthy. They have already proven that they are responsible. Since our raises have been abysmal, this would be a way to give the employees something that doesn't really cost the mill anything. Even if the mill is locked into a lease at some plant locations, that really is not the employee's concern. Whether the employee is there or not, the mill is still obligated to pay through the term of the lease.
True. Let me tell you why this is being done. All this ado is because some bean counter ran a report and interpreted it as potential lost revenue. Then they presented it to some big kahuna to score brownie points. The big kahuna decides off the cuff to bring all worker bees back to the plant locations. The bean counter never takes soft benefits into account, like work-life balance. It all has to be spreadsheet, quantifiable, data-driven for a bean counter to understand. They are the drones. Analysts are not human. They are aliens. They are the true undocumented workers here at the mill.
Really? Should I believe that?
You tell me. After all, this is the mill.